Evet, merhabalar. Bugün Red Dead Redemption 1. oyununu oynayacağız. Türkçe'ye çevirdim. Ne kadar Türkçe oldu bilmiyorum ama çevirdim. Grafikleri sona dayadım. Başlayacağız. Türkçe yaması ne kadar sağlıklı bilmiyorum gerçekten. Oynarken göreceğiz. Hemen bir hızlıca oyna diyorum. Normal mod diyorum. Başlayalım. İkinci oyun daha oynamadım. Ben de oynamadım. Amerika'ya göçtü lan. Ve hiçbir fikrim yok Red Dead hakkında. Red Dead 1, 2 ne hikayesini bilirim ne bir şeyini bilirim. İlk kez açıyorum, ilk kez oynuyorum hatta şu anda. Denemedim bile oyunu daha hiç. Aldım açtım. Bir tane karakter vardı şu galiba. Oyun hakkında bayağı bir haberim ya. Müzikler efsane değil mi ya? Rockstar Games sunar. Nereye gidiyoruz lan? Ne oluyor? RDR.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Evet, sanırım klasik Amerikalıyı gördük burada.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happy.
Laflar bak, laflara.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Evet, yolculuk devam ediyor.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Nereye geldik? Sonunda bana verdi. Meyhaneye git diyor arkadaş. Vay. Hissiyat güzel. Fena değil. Hızlı da koşabiliyoruz. Ortama bakayım şöyle bir. Çok hoş lan. İlk kez oynuyorum. 2 daha iyi yüksek ihtimal. Ben birden başladım direkt. Bu oyunu çıkmasını bekledim. Çünkü hikaye seri şeklinde gidiyor diye düşünüyorum.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
John Martis
I'm
miymiş?
Chick. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I don't think so.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Ondan ben de bir bekle. Evet.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Nasıl hızlanacağım?
Let's get going, Mr.
Silah
Marston.
yok.
The marshal don't take kindly to that kind of behavior.
Hızlanmıyor lan. Ha, ağırda da basacağız. He tamam. At sürme hissiyatını çok beğendim ya.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old three detective. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Yalnız bu Arda'da basma işini sevmedim. Basıp tutsak daha iyi değil mi? Çünkü tam şeyi ayarlayamıyorum. Elim alışmadı
Are you
tabii.
planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt
Marston.
it. I ain't
John
planning on
Marston.
staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Bayağı bir geldik. Nereye gidiyoruz?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Mercer
Says he
istasyonu.
got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Come on. Come.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Ne var lan burada? Neyse devam.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
Orada bir hayvan cesedi var. Pardon abi, ceset vardı da. Ona baktım bir. Geldik mi?
Whoa there. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Mercer hisarına yaklaş. Evet, adamımızın adı John Marston'mış. Deyince aklıma geldi ya. Bu karakter çok önemli bir karakterdi. Ben hikayeye çok yabancı olduğum için hakim değilim.
Yeah.
Şimdi buraya geldik. Bakalım bizi neler bekliyor.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Of. Lan.
Oh. Poor John.
Oğlum daha oyunun başına vurulduk. Yani karakterimiz bu diye tahmin ediyorum. Öldük mü lan? Ha yok. Dedim ne oluyor bir an, öldük mü acaba? Neyse, birileri buldu bizi. Evet, oyun artık yeni başlıyor. Tabi o hikaye ne olmuş ne bitmiş anlayacağız. Neyse, birileri bizi buldu götürüyor. Yeni dostlar, eski sorunlar.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Evet. Tekrar bizdeyiz. Ağrımız var. Bonnie'nin yanına git diyor. Gidelim bakalım. Koşacağız mı lan? Yakın mı? Yakın. Yoksa ata falan bineyim diyecektim yani. Bu ses ne ya? Tren gidiyor.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. How do you do, sir? Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Atalım abla.
Come on.
Giddy up!
Böyle yavaş mı gideceğiz? Şöyle yaparsak aynı şekilde yürüyebiliyormuşuz.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Burası şey. Ne diye alacağımız yerler dedi.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Hello. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Bana yerleri yavaş yavaş tanıtıyor bu arada farkındaysanız. Hemen ismi. Yüksek ihtimal burası bizim üstümüz gibi bir şey mi olacak acaba
Paul
lan?
built it himself when I was just a little girl.
RDR1 açık dünya mı bilmiyorum. Açık dünya benziyor. Tabii ki açık dünya ama hani çizgisel bir oyunu var.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Şimdi bağlıyoruz arkadaşlar.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Evet, güzel bir turdu.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Abla bizi iyi gezdirdin ha.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Atam biriyiz gene, hadi. Hazırım ben abla. Seni bekliyoruz. Oo, akşam da güzel ha buralar. Ayın ışığı nasıl vuruyor ya?
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Tavşan mı vuracağız?
Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shooting! Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot! Yes, kill those little varmints.
Başka var mı?
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range.
Ata geri bin. Allah. 7.56 mermim. Şu mavi bar da mana mı benim?
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeşil oldu şu an. Ata binince atım. Atış yenilir.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
Tavşanları
It ain't
hallettik.
never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Haydi.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Quick, you're going after the chicken.
Var mı başka?
Come on.
Whoa. Nice shot.
Açalım onu ya. Nereye gitti?
Yeah.
Tamam. Bir tane şurada var.
Go.
Onu da hallettim. Başka var mı?
Yeah.
Şurada bir tane var. O da tamam. Bir tane tavuk gitti ya. Tavuğun birini aldı, ağzına vurdum.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
Doldurayım dur.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Aa, bura benim yerim mi? Bana yer bile verdiler lan. Güzel ha.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Peki. Oyunu kaydetmek için odakata uyuyabilirsin. Normalde kaydedemiyorum yani. Uyuyorsan 6 saat sonra uyanırsın. Okey. Sandık cephanemiz. Nam artı 150. Namında mı artıyor lan? Kayda alalım. Ne olur ne olmaz. Kaydettim. Evet, eminim. Şimdi dışarıdayım. Bonnie'nin B'si yanıp sönüyordu. Bu haritayı açabiliyor muyum? Onu. Tava bastım da. M'ye basınca. Haritaya bakar mısınız? Bu kadar sanırım harita, aynen. Şurada bir şey var, tren. Armadillo falan filan. Bunu gösteriyor. John Master tren. İşaretleyebiliyor muyum? İşaretledim, ne oluyor? Yol çiziyor bana işaretleyince. Atımı kullanabilirim tabi. Tamam arkadaşlar, burada kalacağım. İlk bölüm böyle olsun, kısa. Kısa değil aslında, pek bir şey yapmadık ama bir açılış oldu. Şu Bonnie'nin üstüne durayım ya. Hemen ikinci bölüme devam edeceğiz. Bonnie ablamızla beraber yolculuğumuz devam edecek. Bakalım bizi neler bekliyor.